Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hello, if you're new here, it's lovely to have you here and I would love to have you as a subscriber. It's completely free, entirely up to you, but it just helps me out that little bit more and means I can continue to make these videos. This is the face of somebody that's been awake since 5:30 and it is now 20 to 11. Yeah, Nelly woke up at about 5:15, 5:30, something like that. And while she went back to bed about 6 o'clock-ish, I just couldn't go back to sleep. It's way too hot. So I ended up staying up and just doing some work on my phone. I scheduled some Instagram posts, I sorted out my blog post and various other bits and pieces like that. And then when Nelly did wake back up, it was still only like 8:30, which is quite early for her. So I thought, let's do tummy time. I'll have another cup of tea because I'd already had my breakfast at 5:30 as well. I'll pump, Nelly can do her tummy time. Once we've done that, she can have her bottle. She only had half of her bottle. Where was I? Yeah, so we decided, or I decided anyway, not we. I thought after we'd done all that, I would get Nelly out of the flat, take her for a walk. That's the second time since she's been born that I've managed to get her out of the flat. So I'm feeling quite proud of myself. Some of the locals were friendlier than they have been, a lot of them still weren't, and two still tried to push me in the road even though I had pushed her, but never mind. It did turn out to be an expensive walk though. I was out for a good, I'd say pretty much an hour to be fair. We sat under some trees on a little park bench for a little while, which was nice, and Nelly was watching like everyone go past and all the cars and things, and she was really like taking it in, which was sweet. And then carried on our way. She fell asleep for her nap, which was what I was hoping, hence why I sat on the park bench, because I thought I'll sit there until it's nearer nap time and then she might actually fall asleep. Otherwise she would have fell asleep just as we got home, which is never good. I was contemplating, if she had been asleep, of leaving her in the alleyway that leads to the flat, because it's like secure and private and everything, but it's just way too hot. The heat's built up in there so much already, so much so that currently Nelly is on our bed just playing with her toys because it's a little bit cooler down there at the minute, whilst I have a fan on with a bowl of water and an ice pack in front of it, trying to cool down the front room enough that it's like a comfortable level. I had the windows open early this morning, they're now shut, all bar the bedroom one, which has got a bit of a breeze coming in at the minute. So yeah, that is kind of what I'm doing. But as I say, it was an expensive little walk, so I'll quickly show you what I picked up. There's two charity shops here, and yeah, I bought stuff in both. So the first thing, if anyone remembers like my kitchen tours that I've done, or even like sees them in, I'm just trying to get the label off, maybe I shouldn't multitask, but sees them like in videos will know that I have a lot of canal boat wear. If you don't know what I'm on about, it's all my stuff on the windowsill that's painted like this. I've got various different bits I've collected over the years, and I walked in the first charity shop and spotted the miniature version. How cute is that? Yeah, adorable. Lid comes off and everything. So this is where I store like things like candles. I'll show you the other one. I get a lot of things with like lift up lids and stuff. Like for example, if you open the lid on this one, it's hard to show, but it's got all like my candles in it for birthdays and stuff. So yeah. And you may remember for Christmas, Ash's mum and dad actually bought me a set of like the miniatures. Oh, I'm sure the painted side would be better, but yeah, like the little miniatures. And just for size comparison, this is like the next size up kind of thing. So I thought this was really, really cute. I knew it was coming home with me the second I saw it, and it was just £4, which I think is such a bargain, especially the area we live. Like everything is expensive in the area we live. So yeah, that was that. And then in the second shop, charity shop, which I don't go in all that often, I picked up, this is in size 9 to 12, but I thought I can always put Nelly in it like when she's a little bit bigger, but I thought I'd pick it up for now. How cute is this like little swimwear thing with little Dalmatians on it? It's so hard to find like quite strong colour block swim stuff. It isn't a warmer one this time, but I feel like she'll be that little bit older, so it might be alright. And obviously I just have to be selective about what pools I go to. This was £3. It does show like wear and tear, but it's the same as like the swimwear that she's got now. I bought off of Vinted, and that shows wear and tear as well, so I'm not fussed about that. But yeah, I just thought I'd pick that up when I saw it, especially for £3 as a bargain. And then I don't know how easy I'm going to be able to show you this one, but I picked up a dress for myself. I know, I actually bought clothing for myself. I've got a lot of this style dress already, but they're all in a size 12, and I'm just not going to be a size 12 this summer. It's just not going to happen. So when I saw this one, it's going to be really difficult to show you, but I'm going to try. So they're like almost like 1940s tea dresses with the elasticated waists. This one is from, was it F&F? Where's the label gone? I saw it a minute ago. Maybe it's down here. Where's your label? That's helpful. I could have sworn I saw a label a minute ago. Well, I don't know where it's from then. I'm sure. I don't know where it's from. But the ones that I've got which are very similar are from Cameo Rose from New Look. So yeah, when I saw this one, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up. I may well try it on towards the end of this vlog, or when I'm editing it, and I'll try and insert something there. But right now it's just too hot. This would not fit me at the minute. I'm too hot and sweaty after the walk, so yeah. But I thought for £4 that was an absolute bargain. I might even wash it and wear it the weekend, because we're going out at the weekend, so if it's nice weather still, I might wear it then. Anyway, Nellie's crying, she wants her next bottle, so I better crack on. You got your toys on my bed? Yeah, you're having a relax? Yeah, you didn't quite get a full nap, did you? But you're not quite ready to go sleepies, which is okay. Mama's going to sit here and eat her fig biscuits with a cup of tea. Yeah. You can get it. If you do it again, you'll be able to get his ears. Well, you can have this one. Other way, darling. That way. That way. You might take your dummy out to blow raspberries. Bloody pigeon. All I can see is this pigeon arse on my window. And he's tap, tap, tapping away. It's annoying, isn't it, Nelly, Nelly? That's what wakes us up in the mornings. Whilst I've got a few minutes, whilst Nelly's happily stretched out and playing, I thought I would just touch base on yesterday's vlog, if the pigeon doesn't come through the ceiling. Just because obviously I started off filming really well, as I always do, and then it kind of cuts off and stops quite abruptly, and that is basically because it was a follow on from Monday's vlog. I've got to get my days right. No, Sunday's vlog, because Nelly was fine all through the day, like how she is now, and absolutely fine. And then it comes to the afternoon nap, which is also around the time that Ash gets home as well, and she just doesn't want to go down for a second nap, and nothing I do gets her to go down. Normally going for a walk would, but even yesterday she was just screaming the whole way around. Everyone was looking at her. Yeah, yeah. What's this one? And that one? yeah, everyone was looking and it just wasn't very pleasant. So we ended up for several hours trying to get her to nap, trying to keep her entertained, one thing or another. Do you want to come up here? Do you want to come up here? Woohoo, yeah. No, if you look there, you can see yourself. It's a Nelly Nelly. It's a Nelly Nelly. And actually, in the end, nothing really worked to start with. I ended up falling asleep about 3 o'clock because obviously my sunburn was really bad and I wasn't feeling the best, I must say. It was definitely an error on my part not to apply my sun cream more regularly on the Sunday. But yeah, I fell asleep about 3 o'clock. Ash took over with Nelly, they were in the front room, and about 4 o'clock she decided she wanted to finally give in and go to sleep, which is what she did. And then Ash came in as well when he put Nelly to bed. Ash came in and he fell asleep as well. And actually the thing that woke us all up was said pigeons that are above us. And then Nelly was quite grisly because she hadn't had her full quota of sleep. And yeah, she was trying to get back to sleep, but the birds were being annoying and it was hot and one thing and another. We were meant to do the food shop, we didn't even get that done. I managed to scrape together our dinner, and yeah, so we've still got the food shop to do today. I think I might try and do it this evening possibly, I don't know. Or I might have to do it this afternoon because basically tonight, Nelly, where are we going later? We're going swim. We go into the swimming pool. We're going to try it out. Yeah. So yeah, I've got to try and fit all that in somewhere. But yeah, we didn't end up doing anything other than literally nodding off, having tea, going for a walk, and then going back to bed. Which is probably why I don't feel too tired despite getting up so early this morning. But yeah, so that's kind of why I abruptly ended it, because obviously Nelly comes first, and whilst I enjoy making these videos, I'm not going to put everything online. I do keep quite a lot private. And also, like, when she's unsettled and hot and bothered and grizzly and whatnot, like, A, nobody needs to see that, and B, my priority is Nelly. It's not filming, it's not explaining what's happening or trying to get other stuff done. It's just focusing on this little madam. So yeah, that kind of explains that one. And also I did want to touch base on, I don't even know what day it was, anyway, Ash's trip. He's absolutely fine. We were laughing about it, but I did ask if he was alright. We made sure he didn't hit his head or anything like that, although he did say that he hit his jaw, but he was absolutely fine. He threw his camera across the blimmin' road and his vape, so yeah, that's all still working, so that's the main things, that he's alright, his camera's alright, because I can't be doing with a grumpy man because his camera's not working. But yeah, so whilst it probably looks a bit heartless that I was laughing and taking the mick, like, that was a few minutes after and we had checked that everything was okay first. So yeah, I just thought I would mention those two things because I know when I was editing I was thinking, this is coming across really badly. And also thank you for your kind messages and comments that a couple of people have left. I've got something floating in my tea. Oh no, I haven't, it's the light showing. Yeah, it really does mean a lot that you support me on my vlog the other day where Nelly just would not sleep at all. And I'm kind of glad that nobody was judging me so far anyway, because I did decide to put that vlog up despite the fact that A, it was very, very boring, and B, nothing happened because Madam wouldn't go down. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show not the darker side of it, but the hard work side of it, because that's the side that really takes the mental toll, is when, you know, it's just constant crying and screaming and you want to comfort them and you can't, and you know that they're tired but they don't want to give in, do they? Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to put that bit out there. I try and make my vlogs as realistic as possible, and it's probably why some of them, probably the majority actually, are really boring, and that's because right now my life is really boring. Don't get me wrong, I love having Nelly and I love getting to spend as much time as possible with her, well, pretty much 24/7 with her, and one thing and another. You're right. And I know how blessed I am, like I said at the end of that video, but it doesn't mean that it's easy. It doesn't mean that every day is amazing. I see so many posts on social media, and I'm guilty as well, and I know that, but I see so many posts and stories and things where all their baby's doing this and their baby's doing that, and they all look wonderful, and they're all like in pristine outfits, and you know, they go down for their nap on time, and they're happy playing and things like that. And right now little madam isn't at that stage. I mean, I can't even tell you what's on her romper right now. She puked up on me early doors this morning. I've already had one outfit change myself. Missed herself, just got me instead. And I'm sure there'll be countless more bits and pieces on there later on today. But yeah, and as you can see, like, yes, I could have put a photo up, and I might do. I've got some cute photos, but I could put a photo up on social media. I can show you the video clips that you've probably already just seen of her like happily playing, and that lasted all of 2 minutes. But when you see it on social media, you think that's just how it is, and it really isn't, trust me. So yeah, we're keeping it real over here, aren't we? I'm so excited to take her swimming though. I can't wait. She's only been the one time, and that was when we were on holiday at Tattershall Lake, so we're going to try out the local swimming baths. The only bit that's worrying me slightly is when we went to Tattershall Lake, it was like a family changing area, whereas I think this time it's like male and female, so I'm going to have to solely sort Nelly out, which I know I can do, but I think it's just that daunting thing of actually doing it, because she's going to screen the place down. I know she is when we come back out, and I've got this horrible fear, even before Ash had his trip, but I've got this horrible fear of like slipping or falling whilst holding her, so it makes my anxiety like so high with it. But we're going to do it, aren't we? Because you like water, and Mummy just wants to cool down, to be honest. Right, are we going to go and we're going to play, and you've got a bot to have, and yeah? Come on then. If you're looking for love, you'll find it inside. Your strength and your courage should fill you with pride. Then a voice all around, now as clear as can be, said love is a feeling inside you can't see. On your life's journey away from your home, just look to the sky, you're never alone. Feel the love deep inside, in your soul, in your heart. The love that you'll feel shows you're never apart. You are loved, dear Jeffrey. Take blessings up high. Au revoir, see you later, but never goodbye. Well, Nelly has been down to sleep for a little while now, and the camera not long ago came up with a warning that it was getting too hot in there. So I've just moved the fan and the cold water. I can't even remember, I think I mentioned it. I've done a reel and a TikTok and everything else all about it anyway, so make sure you're following over on those. All my information is down below. But I'm just going to see how long it takes to cool down the room. It's currently at 27 degrees, so yeah, we shall see if it actually cools it down. It's definitely cooled it down in here a lot, but you can notice when it's not in here anymore, if that makes sense. But yeah, so just gonna see if I can cool it down so that she can have a little bit longer nap, because the longer the better, because obviously we've got swimming later on. It's a funny time as well, like you can't do family swim here until 6 o'clock, and then it's like a 45-minute slot, and that's it. They literally, that's the only family swim they do, and they only do that twice a week, which to me is a bit weird, but hey ho. And that's normally when she has a nap, so it could be that we get in there and have paid money for nothing because we've got to get out, but we shall see. So the longer she naps right now, the better. Ash has just messaged and said he'll be about half an hour or so, and then he'll be home. So yeah, then I really need to do the food shop, to be honest, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
What's Mummy doing? What's Mummy doing? Hello.
I'll laugh if she pukes on you because she's just eaten.
That's fine.
Are you going to go swim? You've woken up in a good mood, haven't you? Yeah, we're hopeful that you're going to enjoy swim. We've got to try and fit you into your tiny, tiny swim stuff though. Mummy's not convinced. But I think I'm going to end this vlog here because, yeah, after swimming it'll be like baths, showers, getting Ellie ready for bed. We still need to have our tea. Like, it's going to be a mad dash. So thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye.